Here is another SMC oscillating pedestal fan. I suppose everyone's probably starting to get tired of these, but I do have a couple more left to go. This one was given to me by the letter H, and perhaps you can clarify in the comments box because I don't remember. I believe he said that this one was sold at the Home Depot under the Hampton Bay brand. It does still say SMC on the controls, but the logo or the high stop in the center is blank, which is nowadays pretty notorious for the Hampton Bay branded products. It's physically the same, from what I can tell, as the SMC branded units. The only difference is the blade is white as opposed to gray, which is kind of interesting because even the control panel is identical to the Hampton Bay branded one, which is over here. That's a Hampton Bay, or that's an SMC branded one, and you can see the blade is gray. The control box is pretty much the same. For some reason it appears to be on low. So that's kind of interesting. Let's take a look at the informations. The information says Shell Electric Manufacturing Holdings Company Limited, model SF-16 stand fan, which is the same model as would be on the SMC branded version, 0.45 amps, made in China, and it's allegedly UL listed, and it is not recalled. I suspect this would be a pre-recall model dating back to 96, 97, somewhere in that range. It could also be a simultaneous recall, I suppose. It could have been like a 98 model, 99. The control box looks older style to me. The blade appears to be in good condition. I don't see any kind of warpage or anything. Some of these SMC blades are starting to warp. Not particularly common, not particularly bad. This one looks perfect still, which is always nice. Unfortunately, we're starting to see a lot of these plastic blades have some problems. The plug is non-polarized, so it probably is earlier 90s. Maybe it's even a mid-90s product. Now there is a discrepancy with these 16-inch ones. The 16-inch table fan, I've told this story like 15 times this week. The 16-inch table fan, allegedly, there exists, well, hold on, let's back up. So the 16-inch table fan, when there was still reviews of it present on the internet, not that there was ever all that many because that was still kind of early internet era, but there was a bunch of reviews present. I want to say it was on Amazon actually, and a lot of people complained about the fan having like a burning smell to it. It got very hot, just didn't last very long, etc. And so one person went in quite a bit of detail in the commentary that he or she provided, and stated that the 16-inch tabletop model uses the same motor as the 12-inch tabletop motor, so this would be TH12 versus TH16, and the capacitor value is just higher in the 16-inch one to give it a little more power. I have not heard that commentary specifically about the pedestal ones, I would be very surprised if the pedestal ones are not internally identical to the stand ones with a different base. And what I have noticed about the pedestal ones, I have quite a few of them now, there is absolutely a discrepancy in performance. There are some that perform very poorly. It would almost seem like the motor was built for a 12-inch fan. And then there's some that move pretty good air. So I'm very curious to see what this one's going to do. We're also going to pay attention to the power factor, because if the capacitor was oversized to get a little more performance out of the motor, the power factor should not be at 1. It should be lower because it's not a good match. Alright, we're testing at 119.7 the volts. We'll go over to the amps. It's rated for 0.45, and we'll begin on the 1. Okay, so this one I think is going to perform like the better of the two. This seems to be fairly powerful. It's in decent balance. That is, we're already up to 0.35 the amps, although there's a chance it won't go up much more. 42 the watts with a power factor of 1 on the nose. So I suspect that this one, not these in general, but this particular one is the better of the two that does not use the same motor as the 12-inch model. There was a 12-inch stand fan, probably SF-12. I saw it once in school. There was a classroom that had one, and I want to say that was back in the that would have been back in the very late 2010s. No, no, that would have been in the very late 2000s. I want to say late 2000s, early 2010s. No, late 2000s is my guess. That would have been back in the late 2000s. And that thing was still going. Okay, the number 2. So this is now 0.39 amps, 47 watts, power factor of 1. Okay, so this is definitely a different motor, because on some of the 12-inch on some of the 16-inch ones that I've tested, including this 16-inch one right there, it's rated for 0.45 amps. It doesn't even move this much air on high, and caps out at 0.37 amps, which is kind of like a 12-inch motor. A lot of the oscillating fans 12-inch cap out are up 0.35. So I tend to believe that review, in the sense that some of these 16-inch fans were in fact fitted with 12-inch fan motors. This power factor being 1 on the nose is actually kind of rare to see 1. Usually it's like 0.99 is considered pretty good. So this motor is definitely paired correctly with the capacitor. And now the high. That's pushing some good air now. This is powerful. That's actually quite strong. That is 0.44 amps. So just about what it's rated for. Now it's down to 0.43. 52 the watts. Oh man, this fan is dusty. Power factor of 1 on the nose. So this is definitely a motor unique for this model. Not the 12-inch motor retrofitted into a 16. This is pushing strong airflow. I like this one. Now, this is very powerful. The balance is, it's not 100%, but it's within a reasonable margin of error. Wow, that is really ripping some air around. I can feel this clear across the room. Alright, so this is an example of one of the ones that has a motor that's correct for the size of the blade. Now, an interesting piece of information I uncovered recently, or I didn't uncover it, Eric uncovered it. He did a video on some of these SMC fans, and a newer unit made in 2009, I think it was, had a label on the motor that said Class E. Now, I am baffled by that. I really expected these to be basic Class A motors, because that's what you would typically put in a cheap fan, which is really what these are. These are economy grade fans at the time, although I think they were some of the better ones. It was Class E. Now, it still doesn't explain the thermal fuse, because Class E is good for 120 degrees, and so it's still an invalid configuration to have a 133 degrees fuse. But I did think it was very noteworthy that the motor was not a Class A, it was a Class E. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's really quite odd. I believe that the letter H did service this, so it should be running very nicely. And it looks like it is. These used steel bearings, which, if kept lubricated, last a very long time and spin very freely, like we're seeing here.